Hi students, in this video discuss about on relational data model. First, introduction to relational data model. Relational model can represent the database as the collection of relations. Each relation is referred as table. A table is organized in a row and column format where rows represent the records and columns represent the attributes. The intersection of rows and columns represent the single data value. A tuple of single row of the table consists single record for that the relation. The data type describing the types of values that can appear on each column in the domain. Consider the relation the student with attributes roll number, name and CGPA in the table of student. Relational data model. What are the attributes? Are relation two-dimensional table used to store a collection of data elements. Tuple row of the relation and depicting the real world entity. Attribute are field column of the relation and represent they define the relations. Attribute domain set of predefined atomic values that attribute can take. It describes the legal values that attribute can take. Degree, it is the total number of attributes present in the relations. Cardinality, it specifies the number of entities involved in the relations. Total number of rows present in the relations. Read more about cardinality in data rdbms. The relation consists of two components. They are relational schema and relational instance. Relation schema specify the relation of the table, name of the each column and domain of each column. For example, the relation schema for student information in the university database, the student and roll number or student ring and student ID, there is a string and a name of the string data type and age is a integer, so course as the string. Similar for the given example, student and roll number is the integer data type and name as the varchar and GCPA is the float. Relation instance. The relation instance in the table, the instance of relation set of tuples also called as records, in which tuple same number of fields as the relation schema. Relations key, it is a there is no duplicate tuples within the relations. Therefore, we need to able to identify the one or more attributes that uniquely identify the tuple in the relations. Candidate key, super key, composite key, primary key and alternate key, then foreign key. Candidate key is a super key of does not contain the subset of attributes that is itself the super key. Super key is the attributes or combination of attributes that uniquely identify the each row in the table. A super key may contain the additional attributes or not necessary in the unique identifications. Composite key, combinations of two or more composite key, whenever the primary key consists of more than one attributes, is known as the composite key. This is the key also a concatenated key. For example, the employee relations, we assume employee may be assigned multiple roles and the employee may work on the multiple projects simultaneously. So the primary key will be composed all the attributes, namely employee ID, employee role and project ID is the combination. So these attributes act as the composite key since the primary key comprise more than one attributes. Alternate key. Alternate key, there they may be one or more attributes or common attributes are uniquely identify the each table in the relations. These attributes or combination of attributes is called the candidate's key. One key is chosen the primary key from the candidate's key and the remaining candidate's key if it is the termed as the alternate key. In another words, the total number of alternate key is the total number of candidate key minus of the primary key. So the alternate key may or may not exist if there is only one candidate key in the relation it does not have the alternate key. For example, employee relation has two attributes, employee ID and PAN number that act the and candidate key. In these relations, employee ID chosen as primary key. So, other than candidate key is a PAN number act as the alternate key. Foreign key. Foreign keys are the column of the table used to point the primary key to another table. Every employee works as the specific department in the company. The employee and the department two different entities. So we cannot store the department information in the employee table. That why the link of these two tables through the primary key of the table. So add the primary key, the department table, department ID as the new attributes in the employee table. In the employee table, department ID is a foreign key and both tables are related. Thank you.